Got the grenades streaming into the site now. Going to be forced from their position. The flashbangs are up and Sergey is down. Aerial with a lot to do. He's got to get headshot at range, so low already. The bomb's been dropped for the time being. The flash is in there. Aerial's still doing work. Outstayed his welcome, perhaps. CT is in control of the CTs for the most part. Jacob, though, looking to make a play. There's no flash for him. He pops out. That's one. Can he find the other one? No, not quite. LXCB holding position. X7 now with a crossfire with his teammate. Renegades moving back towards the ramp and sandwich. There's a smoke up on the ramp now. Nice one from JKS. Moving behind the smoke. 1v1. LXCB with smoke and a defuse kit. The bomb's not planted for JKS. He realizes that. He's staying close. Does he see LXCB? There goes the smoke, but can LXC cross? He's waiting for the smoke to go. JKS realizes what could be happening at the moment. There he is. Going to the smoke now. Does he hold the defuse? Does the knife come out for JKS? Moving closer. Non-believer realizes what might be up. Very easy for him. Moving forward into that ladder room. This is a very fast take of ladder room. A minute 36 on the clock, and Renegades have ladder, and they've got presence on A ramp.
Yeah, they're going to be shutting down CD Spawn with that forward incendiary smoke. Aerial in trouble. Oh, wow, he actually manages to get a frag. That's pretty important. Let's see if they can do something. There's a huge gap there. 3 players looking to push in. Altogether, they got a couple, well, just one flashbang to make the move. Gratisfaction, that's a good start, but Sergey gets the trade.
Jacob waiting. He's got a position for the bomb plant. He's going to flash for his teammate. See if Azza makes the play with the MAC-10. He's doing it for himself as well. LXCB taken out. Azza's just waiting. He can wide swing with the MAC-10 and be a real issue with Sergey in the red. He's got to be careful. Azza hears the bomb being touched. He's got to get the player off the bomb. Oh, he takes a bullet for the team, Sergey. He takes a bullet, and that allows the bomb to be defused. X7 with the UMP.
Will be smoked to deter him. Might take a timing shot. Actually falls back, not wanting to give away the presence. Look at the speed here from this push. Oh my God, JKS annihilating X7 and Sergey in the Palace position, whilst Renegades very aggressively and quickly take over the middle position. They have an insanely strong position on the map now and all the time in the world to work with.
This round, Alu started with the AWP, no Kevlar, and his job will get even tougher now with a lot of players alive, although that quickly changes from a 5v3 to a 3v3. Aerial trying to control at window position, but Azza was simply waiting, had the better angle, and now Aerial's dead. Alu forced to rotate. He may not want to scope in because he would concede his position. In the meantime, LXCP goes to have a look. And there's so much time for Renegades at the moment. The bomb rotates towards there, you can see, and Azza just waits and punishes one by one. And there's another for Azza. Very numerous. But here we go, an aggressive play from Ence towards that top mid position. No AWP this time, trying to fight for control. But Molotovs and flashes are going to be a problem. They're going to get flanked as well on the high ground from Jacob. And here we go, he's activated already. 3 versus 3 with a minute 35 on the clock. Renegades still have control of the bomb.
And once again, we have possession as well. Look at Jacob go. Alu understands it, and even though it's a decent angle for him, he'll lose the battle against Alu. X7 is there by himself. They know that he's likely alone in this position. They have to find the frag and get the bomb down quickly. That's good work from Liaz, but it's not over just yet.
Alu moving into the short position. Aerial's gone past the window. I think he's just raised the alarm as to Liaz's position. But where is Gratisfaction? He's dead now, of course. Liaz now 1 versus 2. He's got a lot to do. We've seen him at peak performance. There's the flash, but Aerial has a better position. Play towards the B bomb site. Not quite a split, all coming in from the tunnel, but there are going to be counter grenades galore from the likes of Ence. Here we go, Renegades charging themselves through the window, but are getting taken out. The CTs have got angles all over the place, and maybe there'll be no survivors, no frags whatsoever for Renegades. This has not gone the way we wanted. Alu with 2 frags at the end there. At mid position, the usual Molotov interconnector and so on, showing presence in mid, and you can see they've drawn Ence in that direction, but now the execute comes in towards the A bomb site, and it's retake territory for Ence. Maybe they boost between these 2 smokes, look out for that. Jacob's making his way towards bench in the meantime. There's always a few gaps in the corners. Got LXCB looking over. There won't be a boost just yet, but people know their sprays. Now there are issues for Renegades. They haven't managed to plant this bomb. These smokes are going to go, and their job's going to get a lot harder for them. Oh, what am I talking about? The bomb has been planted, excuse me. Jacob's been exploded. The retake is on for Ence. They've got a lot of utility, but look at the rotation from Azza. The bomb's been planted in a place where he can defend it, but LXCB is looking for this. He's moving up top mid, and he spotted him, and he swatted him.
Yeah, this is really bad right now because their Renegades' backs are against the wall here. They didn't have any forward positioning. Great shot from Gratisfaction. Liaz as well coming in from Sandwich. Creates the space for Renegades.
This has really handicapped Ence in a position where it's not a good start for them anyway. Sergey trying to survive. We won't get a flash or anything in time, but LXCB's putting in work as well from that short position. Looking to spray Liaz, who's got a lot of cover from that box. 2 CTs here. Now, see, Aerial is towards the ramp. Beautiful transfer from Azza. He's been a constant problem around this window.
Yeah, that rotation coming in from Azza, and all he has to do is delay. He needs his teammate to guarantee this. If he can guarantee a trade, this is impossible for Aerial. And that's what it is all about. As Aerial pushes forwards, he spots one. He's trying to create those 1 versus 1s, but Renegades are denying him so far, and he's taking so much damage on the way to these frags. Oh, he made it close somehow.
Grenades coming in towards the A-bomb site. LXCB taken out by Gratisfaction with a dirty peek, and Aerial will be punished as well. Nothing is going the way of Ence in this half.
Yeah, for sure. They're losing so many 1v1s. And, I mean, credit to Renegades. They themselves are being so clean with these duels. It is a bit difficult to take them down. And look at that. Lias waiting for the peak. Whiff from Alu. You can't be whiffing those. That was maybe one of the 3 first half from Renegades. Here comes Azza on the hunt. Picks off one.
When they've started winning. Oh, boy.
Goodbye, Orp.
Renegades looking damn dangerous at them.
And this is another one of those rounds. Ali out of the window, he'll go, trying to evade all the utility, but he might have boxed himself in towards underpass. JKS waits for the push. We get Trace in middle as JKS goes to the peak. He gets the info, and he's going to take down Sergey. 3 left for Ence. LXCB makes the load a little bit easier to deal with, but there's still a lot of problems because it's a 3v3 and there's a minute and a half. That's beautiful for Renegades. And that's even better for Ence.
Ence really need this round desperately. X7 moving through the underpass. There's no sound cues, but he's maybe about to get one. You can see JKS has got a grenade in his hand. He's also got the bomb. Hello and goodbye. Beautiful second frag for X7.
It's a very, very different half, and already Renegades actually looking like they're going to take the initiative here. This could work out really well. Sergey's going to get taken down, but they may read this as Sergey faking the A-bomb site. And that's a problem, because here comes the push into the B-bomb site, and there goes the rotation, but the bomb's going to be alone on the A site, and so X7's going to, well, I mean, if you just win the round here, that's great. Looks like Azza's got a lot of work on his hands, but he's been delivering so far. He's going to pick off one, and now they're going to realize...
It's a trap! Matchmaking strats at the major. Can you believe it?
When are they going to realize, though, James?
There's too much action, there's too much fire. Just keep spamming the Glocks, they won't hear it. Shake him, surely there's no realization just yet. They've been sold a dummy, they've been sold a fake, it's a cheap knockoff.
Medicine here. We've got what could be a fast play into this A-bomb side, but JKS is going to take down Aerial. That is not good. Flashbang comes in, bombs down, and there's problems now for Ence.
They've got a minute to play with, but with only 3 players, they're going to be really handicapped. Terrified of a flank, X7 looks behind him as he moonwalks to join his teammates. And look at all the spam. Alu somehow manages to rescue the bomb. But what is the nature, what is the climate around the map? You've got to be nervous about every single corner. This might work out. Sergey going wide with the MP5. Don't want to go too crazy. More flashbangs coming, and the trades will continue. Alu's got some sound cues, though, because he's in Palace. Quietly down he goes. Now, with 20 seconds, does he go for both players? No, he's going to try and secure the bomb plant. But does he realize that they're both on the ramp? The shadow. No, he didn't see the shadow in time. Looking to impose their will on both halves, it seems, Renegades. But how deep will he go? Has a look, but he's gone too far.
Alu looking to go for the peak. Gratisfaction's ready for that. Goes back out there. That was a close one. Oh, nice follow-up from Gratisfaction. Punishes LXCB, who went for the trade kill. Gratisfaction shuts it down. JKS tries to defend towards the A ramp, but more space will be claimed by Ence. But again, Gratisfaction turns up, and that's another shutdown. Unable to find the pick as the jump is made across the connector by Jacob. Looking for another one, though. The smoke coming in. Trying to find a timing shot there from behind it. Creating that presence, but Gratisfaction's going to pick up one in middle, as will Azza. He's doing such a good job in this series, and it feels like nothing's going wrong for them, but Sergey, he's going to make things a little bit easier. Takes down Grat, and looks for the next one. Aerial reclaiming middle here, so we get some more real estate going back in the way of Ence. And Sergey, he is a turret here from Palace with that Krieg, but JKS lurks.
There goes the bomb, and there go the chances, surely, for the first map. Aerial down to 4 HP in the crossfire. He's got to win this duel. He's trying to, but he can't do it. A massive start for Renegades, 16-5. Absolute dominance from start to finish. Really strong start for Renegades. Ence were never in this map. Even on the CT side, when they started in the first half, Renegades didn't have all the success in the world. And it's not going to go well in this pissed round, it seems, although it's not over just yet. 2 players do remain. You can see Alexi looking for a rotation, looking for a push through the lobby. Doesn't happen just yet. JKS by control, takes one in the face. Still alive though, and Azza will take a player out as well. So now it's a one-man advantage, but looking to push. The door is being they're not allowed in. The bouncer says no, but they'll force their way. They'll get the final kills.
Extremely slow round. And Gratisfaction, meanwhile, we can see he's rotated with that AWP of his in towards the ramp position. And it looks like Ence might want to get some ground towards this spot. So they're going to be having to contend with Grat, and he's going to hit the first one. How many more? Oh, goes for the hard shot there. Can't land it, but there goes the support. And this is a good look here for Renegades. Another frag from JKS, and Gratisfaction is ready in a one versus one with the AWP. And it doesn't look like there's much for Ence really to do. X7 will try to find a way to get a kill, but time is also against him.
Grat's done his job, held position, held the ramp with no Kevlar, no less. And there's only one frag in that round for Ence. It was maybe non-existent in that first game. The third smoke, so there's no gap in the middle, it seems. Or just in case of a Molotov. And they make their way down towards Secret. Asa might get caught here, indeed he was. Sergey to trade with the P250. CZ collected. Now a bomb plant would be fantastic, but JKS has got something to say about that, or does he? Seems like there might be a stolen round here for Ence.
Yeah, it's looking really likely there. Both JKS and, well, as it was a little bit slow, he needed an extra half a second to get into position to play the headshot angles, but gets punished. And here comes the retake attempt from Renegades. It's going to be tough. Oh, the nade does some good damage, but the timing of the CZ from Alexi will absolutely cripple this retake attempt.
For that second player, for that trade fragger who got 2 kills for free, unanswered kills, and it started off well for Renegades. Ence back on the buy once again. Grat trying to get to Secret, but he's completely blind. There's no idea where he is, but somehow he still makes it down there. Jacob in a forward position. That flashbang comes in just in time. Aerial gets the worst of it, and it's a 4 versus 5.
If there's the punish, though, Ali pushes forwards. He's going to keep this going with the pace. Liaz is occupied, and Ali's going to come and finish him off. Azza has to do it all here. Stuck in the corner of the bomb site, and he can't do enough. 2 versus 2 now for Renegades. They've lost the upper bomb site.
X7 holding the angle. Lexi B looking for the squeaky door, which has been blown off for the time being. Gratisfaction flying to his doom. Stereo frags for Ence.
This is a huge round, and here we go. We get the drop down the vent straight away, coming in from Ence. Fast positioning, and Ali picks off Jake, and Renegades are in troubled waters.
Do they realize that Alexi B is in or near around the B bomb site? That's been a consistent issue for Renegades so far. That will certainly help, though. They know that the secret area has been compromised. But what can Alexi do from this position? He's waiting for the CT rotation. He hasn't seen Azza, who's made his way onto the elevated position. Alexi B focusing on the ramp area. JKS is there as well. Azza might get 2. King of the multi-frag, but not on this occasion. JKS has been waiting. 30 seconds on the clock, and now it's 2 versus 2. Sergey and his teammate need to get that bomb down. Sergey might just see Gratisfaction, who goes for the alternative angle. That won't work out. Now Liaz, he doesn't have the range of an MP9. So far, so good, though. Looking for the second one, but he can't quite get there. Sergey, the last man standing, gets the round for Ence.
How much can Gratisfaction do here? Jakin will slow them down. That will allow Gratisfaction more time on the peak. Oh, Alexi B, great return there onto Grat. So it will be a 1-for-1 after all. But you can see the information was gained there. They saw a lot on the radar. Ali will pick off Jakin, though. That's a problem now for Renegades, because
not 100% sure. There's going to be a high variance situation now in the lobby, but Sergey's the one to look first. Alu still waiting. This is his shot. But that's one of the 2 players remaining. They know where he is, so they can use the numbers, abuse the numbers towards this A bomb site.
As they're trying to survive, Ence are trying to hunt him down, and there it is. Alexi B will take down Azza. Of course, offer support from further away. Ariel is investigating. You do need to deal with any CTs if they are close in these positions. Going through the smoke, very unfavorable, and Azza will punish and pick up the AK for his trouble.
High-risk situation there for Ariel. What if you're wrong? If you're wrong, you're dead. Alexi B trying to make his way through the A-bomb site, but he sees absolutely nothing as they're charging through the smoke now. So many CTs, but a tracer goes back and forth. 1v3 for Sergey, only for half a second. Renegades prevail. Small shadow advantage. You can see one here. Alexi B taken out for free. He would have one on the high ground as well, but he'll fade away with that. It's going to be really hard for Ence to do anything, I think, in this round. X7 just running in for Sergey to trade, but there's no trade. Very awkward angle. Liaz makes it as hard as possible, and Ariel requires an ace now with 44 seconds on the clock, but Jacob says no. Now, this could be a trap. Having blown off the door, you have to be worried if you're a CT player. And here is the fake being offered into the A-bomb site. Will it pull rotation? X7 will spot a lot of players coming towards the ramp. He backs off. He's got some information. Time to rotate for Ence, but can he be sure of anything at this point? No frags just yet. Loads of Renegades players moving towards control. The bomb's going to be dropping. X7 trying to fall back to reload. Jacob with 2. X7 trying to do more. 3 from Jacob.
The more space Ence have to move around, but there goes the smoke, making it safe. Alu not wanting to throw any shots across. Bomb's going to go down. And now Renegades have defensive positions. It's going to take something special here for Ence to find the headshots they need, because they're going to have to attack into these dug-in positions, or maybe not. Jacob's going out. He's going to find himself the 4th kill. Sergey takes down JKS, and, well, there it is to shut down Liaz.
There we go, but they're not in position to do anything with it. The smokes are up. They've been isolated from their positions, and Alexi's B has been taken out. JKS has been traded by Sergey, but you can see the nervousness from Ariel. He has no idea what's going on. He looks like he's in a really nervous situation.
Yeah, the trade is very likely here. Ariel's got a lot of work to do with this M4. They're trying to do what he can, but he can't find anything, looking the wrong direction. X7 will get a trade from Hell, but there's much more work to be done. Down to half health, they know exactly where he is. Gratisfaction takes the challenge. Dancing around the crate with the Krieg is a play that will work out, as now it's just 2 remaining for Ence, as Alu tries to capitalize on the push into Hell, but they just cannot win these 1v1s, James. And now it's up to Sergey. He's picked up an AK, which I believe he stole from JKS, but it's going to be difficult. He'll be going down the vents. They don't... Oh, this Liaz is waiting. Yeah, X7 had that most forward spawn. Oh, there goes the flash. That is beautiful. X7 barely had any time to react to that one. And just that, just like that, $200, boom. You got yourself ramp control, you got yourself the lower bomb site control, and X7 is all he can do to communicate to his teammates, but Renegades are already on top of the site. What a fast-moving round. X7, that's a fantastic shot straight to the face of Gratisfaction. And he will be able to hold on to some of those more forward positions that Renegades really need. The push comes out of the door, and Jacob can't defend it.
That is rude from Ence. They've got a man advantage. They so need this round, and they need all these players to survive. See Alexi B, I think he's got an elevated position, which will make things more difficult, but still, that was a bad peak for him, but he still got the kill somehow. 19 HP. He could be moving into a crossfire. He's got to be careful. Try and check all the angles. There's a distraction being run, and Ali will deliver the kill, but...
So many things that you have to worry about if you're a T side to clear. And really, it's just going to be Alu, and how much can he do here? He's got Ariel from main as well, who can offer something, although the smokes will come in to deny information. And Ariel is committing himself here. How many can he get? The flashbang comes out. Renegades checking it. That's beautiful work from them. Very cognizant of these forward plays, and now Ence are in trouble.
No support flashes that I could see for Ariel when he went down there. Ali was smoked off, but I didn't see any utility, just some pot shots to try and run distraction, and there are problems for Ence again. Just shy of a minute on the clock for Renegades to capitalize on their advantages to pull Ence out of position. They've got to worry about B. They need to worry about the Heaven position being flanked as well. Renegades still have their options available to them, and how on earth could you possibly try to go down this vent as an Ence player unless the players towards the ramp are successful? The MP9, maybe they did it. There will be frags elsewhere. Sergey being taken out. There's a quick peek, and Liaz is going to die while the bomb's getting planted. Spray from Gratisfaction. 2 versus 2, doing the best he can, looking for that second player to come through, and it's Alexi by the double doors.
That is so huge that information just came in the doors there. So Gratisfaction knows where the last 2 players are. He needs JKS to activate to get him out of trouble. JKS needs to push faster. Gratisfaction will be pushed down in the corner, trying to survive for as long as he can, but they don't know where JKS is. Maybe, just maybe, enough time with Sport and holding the defuse. There goes JKS! He picks it up!
Renegades lining up around that squeaky position in the meantime with angles towards the roof. Alexi B's going to get taken out. They pull plays out of position. The flashbangs are still good. Sergey, can he find 2? He's got to find 2. He does. He keeps him in with a chance. X7's got to be careful. He can't fight to the death. He can't make it 1 versus 3 for Ariel.
Oh, the bomb's gone down as well. Ariel will pick up a frag. X7 swings in at the perfect moment, but now it's down to Azza. He has a lead on the health. He's only got a couple flashbacks, but he has plenty of time. Ariel nails it. Azza's done.
There are 3 defuse kits on the 5 players. Going to be a fast one from Renegades. We've got smoke grenades to isolate Ariel from his position. LXB with the MP9 can't even get a crosshair in the right place. Sergey's in a horrible position. Again, can he find 2? He can't. Look at all the frags. Alu, it's 1 versus 4 with a minute 35.
And getting a forward kill will be a good way to do it, but there it is. A better peak for Gratisfaction. Lots of presence shown here from Renegades. No smokes just yet, though. We'll see them thrown across just now. Always trying to mix up the timings of that. There goes the push. Ariel will catch one, pushing out with those smokes from main. There's a chance here for Ence. In comes Jacob for the punish. Wow, okay, that fair enough. The UMP, the vertical shot works out for Ariel.
40 seconds for Renegades. Alexi B's in a really tough spot to deal with. Liaz has got a pre-fire, a different angle, but he walks through at the wrong time. It's a 5 versus 2. The fall back now with the MP9. 14 seconds remain. They've got to find some players to frag at least. Alu showing some presence, and there's Sergey from the back, despite them being 4 versus 5.
And you have a handful of flashbangs now, and the push comes in towards that lobby position. X7, he's going to make this huge, but it's absolutely nothing. It's all Renegades there. Alu is all that stands. 4 versus 1. Looking to get his first peak. He will be denied.